Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to episode number 22 of FIFA 20 Career Mode. And today we begin by taking on Saint-Etienne in, the derby. I don't know what the derby's called. It might be the Derby Rhone something. I'm not sure, but I looked it up after last time. It is in fact a derby, one of the most hotly contested derbies in France as well. So this is a game we definitely want to be winning. I think we beat them last time, though it may well have been a draw. I'm not too sure. That was away from home though, so hopefully today at home we can come away with the victory. That would certainly be ideal as we try and keep up with PSG, but here comes Depay down the wing, cutting inside. He plays it to Guiri, who shoots it, saved and cleared. Unfortunately, that wasn't the greatest of efforts from Guiri, could have been better. But in a dull first half, we now are approaching the end of it with 3 minutes of added time. Ronaldo, though, bursts past his man, and now here is Traore, who's played in behind. Is there an opportunity for us to grab a goal right at the end of this half here? Traore still going, looks for the cross, but that's well defended. And Saint-Etienne escape. And the score is 0-0 at the break. Not a great half from us. Just the one highlight-worthy opportunity. Just the 3 shots as well. But we did restrict them to just to actually no shots in the game, it must be said. So that is certainly ideal. Hopefully we can continue that record in the second half and ensure that we get ourselves a goal. But here comes Saint-Etienne on the ball. Hamouma to Boudebouz. Boudebouz plays it back to Hamouma, who shoots, and it's a goal, unfortunately, for Saint-Etienne. We go 1-0 down at home. That sure is disappointing. And I made a substitution right after this goal was scored. I wasn't happy with the way that we were playing. I brought on Dembele for a bit more firepower up front. Guiri really hasn't offered too much in this game at all, but a nice piece of dribbling and then a good effort from Hamouma that finds the back of the net with his left foot. It was a good run to find that little pocket of space, and he made no mistake with the finish. But here comes Saint-Etienne again. They're looking for another goal. It's played inside. Konate kicks it against the, I think it was Kazri possibly, and it deflected to Mvia, who finds the back of the net, and a very unfortunate goal to concede. And we're now 2-0 down at home to our rivals. This isn't looking good at all. Konate gets there first. He tries to kick it away, but it deflects off that dude to Mvia. And Mvia scores and makes no mistake with the finish, and we're 2-0 down now. It's really not looking good for us. And here comes Saint-Etienne again, looking for another goal. Bouanga to Hamouma. He shoots. Oh, it's a terrible effort. Flying miles wide and over. And he gets subbed off right after that as well. That's a bit embarrassing, but here, an opportunity for us. Dembele on the ball, makes his way into the box, goes back to Dubois. Dubois to Mendes. He finds John Lucas. John Lucas finds his way into the box. He's in here. John Lucas shoots in off the post. Exactly what we needed. We've got a goal back. 10 minutes left in the game. Is there enough time for us to get an equaliser? John Lucas with a good bit of dribbling and then a good finish across the keeper. He wasn't able to save it. He just watched it, and he was very disappointed when it hit the post and found its way into the back of the net. But I sure wasn't. 2-1. Perhaps we can come away from this game with something after all. And after a lovely tackle from Akanji here, it's a chance for us on the break. Cornet plays it into Dembele. Dembele's in here for 2-2. Dembele finds the back of the net. And it is 2-2. Great. A great comeback late on in this game. 2 goals in the final 10 minutes. And with 5 minutes to go, there perhaps is still time for us to find a winner. Moussa Dembele played in, and he finesses it past Ruffier. He makes no mistake with the finish. And it's 2-2. Saint-Etienne have thrown away a 2-goal lead. We've done well to come back, but we were aiming for 3 points from this game. A draw will be a slip-up, allowing PSG to escape. We have 5 minutes to score one last goal. Can we do it? putting the pressure on. It's given away to Renaud Adelaide, who plays it into Depay. Here's a chance here to score. Depay, he played it to Mendes instead of Cornet, who I'm pretty sure I wanted to play it to him. I don't know why it played it to Mendes, but Cornet recovers the ball. Perhaps there's still an opportunity. Cornet coming in, he crosses, kicked away only as far as Dubois, who takes it past his man, finding Renaud Adelaide, but Renaud Adelaide's shot is poor, and that will do it, you'd think. They'll come away from this game with just a point rather than all three. If only that pass went to Cornet rather than Mendes, perhaps we would have been able to get the win, but there is the full-time whistle. It's a 2-2 draw. Bit of a subdued feeling after the game. The fans aren't happy that we've not won, but they should be pleased that we had come back from 2-0 down to rescue a point, I would think. But the loss, the draw does mean PSG have the opportunity to pick up a win and go further clear of us atop the table, which isn't ideal at all. As you could have seen by the stats there, we had more opportunities than them. We just didn't take them, and they took their 2 shots on target, found the back of the net. Anyway, the next game of the episode is against Lille, another pretty big team in France. So, it's going to be another tough game, and it's away from home in the north of France as well, as we take on Lille. I can't quite remember what happened in the first match between these two teams this year, but anyway, I would hope that we can come away with the victory, because after slipping up in the last game, we can't really afford another slip up here, or PSG will probably secure the league. You think the little amount of points they've dropped in the second half of this year. But as you see there, we're 5 points behind PSG at the moment. Mbappe leading the Golden Boot, but Bamba of Lille is in second. So we best be wary of his influence on the game today. But kickoff is upon us. Hopefully we can come away with the win today. And it's us on the ball coming forward first here. Dembele playing it to Mendes. Mendes is in here. He's got a chance to make it 1-0, and he makes no mistake. 1-0 Lyon. Mendes with a good finish, firing it across the goalkeeper, and that's just what we needed away from home today. It will give us the confidence to pick up the win. Good ball from Dembele into Mendes. He ensures that he's not caught up by the defenders, and he fires it past the goalkeeper. A powerful effort out of the reach of Mainan. And Thiago Mendes scores his 4th goal of the league to give us a lead 27 minutes into the game. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. But here come Lille on the attack just 3 minutes after we scored. Bamba cuts inside, and Andre fires it in to make it 1-1, and that's not ideal after we had just gone 1-0 up. We concede. And we're back on level terms right away. Bamba with some close control finds Andre, who's running in on the edge of the box, and he fires it past Lopez, and that's 1-1. Hopefully though we can pick up another goal here, perhaps right at the end of the half here through Traore, so we can get back into the lead. Traore takes it past Bradaric. Can he get the cross? And he does. It's headed away only as far as Thiago Mendes though. He takes the shot. It's blocked. Depay recovers the ball. Nice turn. Depay winds up the shot, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. That was a powerful effort from Memphis Depay. Unfortunately, it was a bit too central, and the goalkeeper was able to get his hand to it. A strong hand to tip it over the bar. But we have one final chance from this corner. In it goes towards Kanate, but it's headed away. Raphael recovers the ball, but the referee blows for half-time, unfortunately. And it's 1-1 at the break. Lille seem pretty pleased with how their team have played so far. The supporters, you could have seen there, looked pretty happy. I suppose a point against second place isn't too bad at all, considering we are the closest to PSG this year, and Lille probably need the points if they're going to qualify for the Champions League or the Europa League. They'll be needing the points here, but there's a chance here. They're looking to come inside and get across it. It's crossed in, and the referee gives a penalty against Kanate here. I don't know if I meant to tackle him there, but it's a bit of a weak penalty. Is that really a penalty? It looks like he's just fallen over, maybe a bit of a dive, but I wasn't really ready. He took the penalty quite quickly as soon as it switched to the penalty taking screen. Thankfully though, I picked the right way in the small amount of time I had to react, and Lopez made a good save. However, here we come on the counter-attack through Memphis Depay, and he squares it to Traoré. Chance for 2-1, and Traoré makes no mistake. A deadly counter-attack from us, and after conceding a penalty and looking like we were going to go behind in the game, we're now ahead. Traoré with a lovely finesse finish. He takes one touch and just finesses it past the on-rushing goalkeeper. It was a decent effort by Mainan, but it was just such a good finish by Traoré that he had no chance of making the save. Traoré's 4th goal in the league so far this year gives us a 2-1 lead away from home, and hopefully we can hold on to it this time, because this sure would be a big 3 points. But here come Lille. It's Ikone finding Osimhen. Back to Ikone. He finds Osimhen again, and it's a good save by Lopez that keeps us in the lead. Well done, Anthony. But now the corner. In it comes towards Sumaoro, and his shot is saved again by Lopez and cleared away by one of the defenders, but it's recovered by Bradaric. He gets the cross in, away by Akanji to Maya, but his shot is very poor. Flying well wide. He hit it on the volley. It was always going to be a tough effort to control, but he certainly didn't do well. Anyway, here comes Aouar late on in the game. He looks to cross, but it's a really poor effort from Cornet. It flies well over the bar. It was such a good ball from Aouar. Mainan just stopped. He either knew he had no chance of saving it, or knew it was going over the bar. I don't really know which one. But as we enter stoppage time here, we surely won't lose it from here. It's launched upfield. Gabriel brings it under control. He finds Sumaoro. He hits it up the pitch. Perhaps there still might be one chance here with Benzia. He chips it into the middle. Anderson heads it away, and Mendes smacks it clear, and that will be it. 2-1 is the final score. We get the 3 points. An important win for us. We keep up with PSG. Hopefully, we'll be just 2 or 3 points behind now, rather than 5. But considering PSG's form in basically since the first 7 games, perhaps even first 5 games, they've barely dropped points, and you wouldn't expect them to drop points just in any game, really. We took points off them when we played them, but it looks like we're going to have to rely on like the big teams getting the points, because the small teams just don't look like doing it at all. Perhaps a Monaco or a Marseille could help us out a bit and hold them to a draw. But a quick email here. Hungary want us to manage their national team. I say no, I'm not interested in managing Hungary. But anyway, that will do it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.